somehow I got dragged into that.
Alright, look, Aussie, can you be real, please? Since you keep saying you got drug into this, did you feed Benny that information, that false information about me being related to the Bio family of Classic and Sincere? Be 100. Answer that.
And I had a conversation with some of Rayshon's friends or supporters.
Hey, look, everybody grab their popcorn. She said my name, so things finna hit the fan. First of all, I didn't have no friends or supporters in this barely when I first came in. Second of all you guys have my Facebook because you've been watching it for the last couple months. So why didn't you just hit me up in my inbox? Man, stop playing them games, man. Nobody finna fall short of the glory hole.
And explained to them that, I had nothing to do with any of that. And if I typed Rayshon's name on the screen, I apologise.
Who the hell did you apologize to? Because I didn't receive no apology, Aussie. Like, that's just being real. Alright? Stop lying to these folks.
Rayshon came after me. Said I'm not black enough to talk about anything. But anyway, this racist thing keeps coming up. And
well, of course I'm going to come for you. You sliding with the enemy. And also, I don't recall saying that. But you know what? I probably did because I was mad at the time. But then again, it all makes sense, especially if you're a black woman, right? Backing up this white man that's attacking nothing but colored people.
I asked you, who this nigga on that name? It's Snowball. Don't know my name or the name of my horse? You ask me. That's who the hell you calling Snowball, Pulse boy? I smacked your black ass off that man down here in the mud so fast. Steven. Let's keep it funny. Django here is a Freeman. This nigga here? That nigga there. Let me at least introduce it to him. Django, this is another cheeky black bugger like yourself, Steven. Steven, this here's Django. You ought to hate each other. Hell, just who the hell is this nigga you feel the need to entertain, Django?
And that's what I'd like to address here. So essentially, I asked this person who has dragged me into this on several channels why she keeps dragging me into it. And she claims that I choose to be on a racist channel and nobody's forcing me. And so we have this conversation about racism. Which I don't believe Benny is. I don't believe he's racist.
This man that spoke so bad on low income black Americans,
low income
ghetto, anything that represents poverty of black folks, black Americans that had it hard, that had the struggle that came from slavery. He down talked.
I'll shoot up your low income apartments.
All the bad stuff he didn't. And he just called Orrin and Orson Crip babies. They had initiation.
Orrin and Orson
head ass. Like, come on now. If
had membership when
racist,
they were born. They were born Crip babies.
First of all,
right?
He's a white man.
Crip babies.
And where I come from, you're not even really supposed to speak up on stuff like that
Orrin
in
and
a
Orson
negative manner. Because of
had membership when they were born. They were born Crip babies.
No, it don't go down like that. But y'all gotta remember, y'all, California City is only 2 hours away from Los Angeles. So, man, it's a whole different culture out this way. Like, this man speak up on every gang besides the Ku Klux Klan. Like, go talk about them, bro. That's the worst hate group. You worried about Crips and low-income black people. Man, look. What side is you on? And Aussie condones this. Oh, my friend is not racist, head ass. Oh, Benny has me as a black friend and 3 other black friends, head ass. Oh, we count all our black friends, head ass. Oh, he produced music for black artists and did so much for them, so he can't be racist, head ass. Oh, I'm so innocent and not picking nobody's side, but still protect Benny, head ass. Bennicky. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna call Emma with a black husband a racist, head ass. Bennicky.
So I said, like this, black people that Benny hangs out with on a daily basis. And now she's like, okay, so I want their names so she can pass them on to Nina Boy back in the studio in Vegas. I don't know what that's to do with. I don't even know what Nina Boy's got to do with anything in this conversation. I don't never spoken to Nina Boy. I mean, I think I've maybe typed 1 or 2 comments on his videos. I don't really know what Nina Boy has to do with this conversation, but there you go, she's dragging him into it as well. And then Rayshon decides that he wants to include me in his law enforcement report.
Because you going down too. Oh, hey, y'all want to know a true fact? If I did not create my YouTube, these folks would still be talking about me. Facts. Just bashing the hell out of my name. Y'all still probably would have thought I was a Cow City crackhead, kidnapping, all that negative stuff.
What does he want to include me for? He's come at me saying I'm not black enough, and that's it. That's the only conversation I've ever had with Rayshon.
Alright, look, you want to hear it come out my mouth? Aussie, you are not black enough. Now that you recapped on that, and I thought about it, that's how I feel. You definitely not black enough. How about that, Karen?
I don't really understand what he thinks he's going to report me for.
Are you scared? I'm going to report your ass because you're not black enough. How about that?
Anyway, long story short, I just want to know from these people why they're targeting me. What's their personal problem with me personally? What have I done personally to cause them to be dogpiling on me?
I personally got a problem with you because you keep putting my name in your mouth and you back up this idiot and you lied to the people and you're still lying to the people and still lying about me. Trying to make it seem like I'm a bad guy and like I'm just bashing you and attacking an innocent person. That's why I have a problem with you, because now it's just, it's time to see everybody for who they is. And you are not 100, you are fake. So it's, it's a couple reasons right now, on top of, you told the world that you apologized to me, but you have not personally reached out to me to apologize, and you know how to reach out. So anything besides that, how
this goes on for quite some time, and I'm just saying, come on people, how have I sinned against you? It's not a hard question. If they've got a reason to be coming at me and it's something I said or did, then I'll happily apologize for it. I would be in the wrong. The fact is, I haven't actually said anything, and the conversation goes on with these people that they can't actually pinpoint anything that I have said about them personally or towards them or hatefully or anything. They have no reason for it.
If you want out the BS, I'm going to just be honest with you. You have to separate yourself from Benny. As long as Benny does his nonsense, anybody that backs him will be put in that category. What's understood shouldn't have to be explained. You're a grown woman, right? Self-proclaimed. A sophisticated woman, right? A well-educated professional woman, right? This is what you want. So I'm going to give it to you. Raw and uncut. All I ask is for y'all to keep my name out y'all mouth.
But I'm not going to lower myself to their level and join in all this dogpiling. It wasn't cool in the 90s or the 2000s. It's not cool today. So, I'm not just going to up and join them.
See, that's what your problem is. You don't understand the fact that you kind of put yourself in this situation, and that's how other people is going to look at it. You can't think about how you think about it. You got to think about your actions on how the world is going to think about it. If you care about what the world thinks about your actions, which you do. So that's a little corn for a thought right there.
Gamer rubbish. So now she's just going to keep going on. She wants the names of the people that Benny hangs out with. And I went ahead and sent her those names. I'm not going to send them on the channel where this argument is going down, but I did send them to her. And these are people that Benny has both worked with and hangs out with. So she's claiming that I must be a liar because she couldn't see any of that written on Benny's channel, but it's, you know, it's all there. It's plain enough to see. All I did was went over there and copied their names over to her, so I'm not entirely sure what planet she's living on. Now, I watched a video on Rayshon's channel where he said, if you speak to me and speak to me respectfully, then I'll return the gesture and I'll speak to you. And so, you know, I've been asking him, you know, what's your problem with me? What did I say or do to upset you? How did I get on your hit list? But he doesn't seem to want to reply, so I don't think he's actually a man of his word.
This lady is a full grown-up liar. What am I supposed to reply to? Didn't earlier you said we had no conversation? The only conversation we had is when I said that you were not black. So what exactly am I supposed to be replying to? Because I have not received not one message from you. You have not tried to reach out and talk to me and squash anything. Because I am a man of my word. And we can still squash stuff right now because this is BS. I'm here for the kids, but yet I gotta play soap opera to you guys every day with this nonsense. So miss me with the BS, alright? And the last thing I want to do is argue with a woman over YouTube. I don't even argue with my wife.
I think he's just saying stuff that sounds good.
Anyways, let me point this out real quick. Y'all notice how she still ran on YouTube and mentioned my name before hitting me up. To me, that's disrespectful that I gotta hear my name on YouTube before you approach me as a grown person personally. Y'all get what I'm saying? But it's all good though now. Understand the game. It's already expected. But just understand this. I can play the game too. And I play it very well. Strategically. 5 steps ahead. So watch who you playing with. Things could get very ugly at any moment. You heard? And very out of hand.
I did though. I was involved in the protests here in Australia because I actually do support BLM. I don't see them as terrorists.
Just because you support BLM doesn't really mean nothing. Every black person doesn't put that title behind their ethnicity. Okay? Just for the record. That's only a small percentage of some African Americans, okay? Okay?
Now, all American cartel guy sees them as terrorists though. In fact, he believes that blacks are actively hunting white people.
You see how she trying to take the heat off of her and her friend Benny with the racist quotes and then try to put that jacket on somebody else, right? But you wonder why you getting dragged into stuff. Look at the messy things that you are doing. You sitting here bashing American cartel. Why don't you leave that up to the people to find that out if those are facts? American cartel is not out there going bashing boots on grounds, good-hearted people that takes the time out their day to go help out their community, to go do whatever the good cause is. Hypocrite.
He's got all these black people over on his channel calling Benny a white supremacist. Are they not even looking at his material? Do they not understand? On top of all that, this cartel guy knows that Benny hangs out with black people. He's been over on Benny's page, he's seen it, he's even commented on it. I mean, it's pretty clear when you look through this guy's material on both his channels, he calls himself the theorizing theorist, that he is not a BLM supporter. And looking through his channel material, I was actually thinking I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved in the Capitol riots.
Damn, y'all seeing how she just slandering this man across YouTube, defamating his character? She just said she wouldn't be surprised if this man was in a Capitol riots. A big federal case.
He's clearly a QAnon follower with all the
You a lady Benny
rubbish on his page. And
all y'all is a bag of rocks, and y'all all belong together. Sad case.
Yeah.
Sad case.
Sad
day
say,
in America.
make it make sense. Why are all these people gathering over at this dude's page? He's clearly a racist, calling a black woman a racist, and Benny a racist. What is it about? Why are they doing this? Make it make sense.